Hi, I'm Ziwei, and our group presentation we're going to present about DISC. DISC is a behavioral assessment tool from psychologist William Moulton Marston, and there are four different types of personality tiers which is D stand for dominance, I stand for influencers, S stand for steadiness, and C stand for conscientiousness. And he believed that these behavioral types came from people's sense of their self and they interact with the environment. The first dimension is to see whether people view his environment as favorable or unfavorable. And the second dimension is to see whether a person perceives himself of having control or lack of control over his environment. Besides that, DISC also help to determine a course of action when dealing with some problem in a leadership team. So it can help people to solving the problem and assigning the task or job to the different type of people. And here is the link that you can test on which personality you are. You will be asked about 12 questions and the result will produce a detailed report about your personality and the behavior. You will also receive tips about your working style with different kind of people. DISC can benefit us to know more about ourselves in the workplace. So it's important to us to test the survey. First is DISC profile help you and your team to increase your self-knowledge, like how you respond to the conflict, what motivates you, and what causes you stress, and how you solve the problem. And the second benefit is it can help to improve your working relationship by recognizing the communication need of the team member, and it can help you work better with your team and improve your teamwork with more productivity. The third benefit is DISC allowed to develop a stronger skill by identifying and responding to customer style. And the fourth is it can help to manage more effectively by understanding the disposition of the employee and also your team member. So if you have completed the test, I will pass it to my group member to present on more detail about the DISC, and it will start with D, which is Dominion.
Oh, today I will talk about the four personality tests, DICS. I will talk about D stand for dominant. As you can see, a dominant person, they like to dominate others. They want others to follow them. As a result, they are a good leader. This is because when facing a problem, they like to challenge others and challenge themselves. Besides that, they are also active, immediately solve the problem and taking action, and they are also task-oriented person. Now I will talk about the strength of a dominant person. First of all, a dominant person, they like to seek for authority, they like to win, and they like to have power. As a leader, they will got their own direction to ensure a team to be success. Besides that, they also a risk-taking person and high self-confident person. They will risk scared of loss and become vulnerable. After that, one more thing, they also easy to get angry and they are very scared of lost control of their temper. Beside of advantage, there are many weaknesses in dominant personality person. First of all, they are easy to overstep authority. This is because they prefer to take in charge everything themselves. Next, they're also easy to be argumentative because they never listen of other opinion and lack of concern of the reasoning of other. Beside of the task-oriented personality, they're easy to ignore important detail and hoping to see quick result. Lastly, they tend to control over all the situation, so they're very scared of people take advantage of them. Thank you for listening. Now I will pass to my member to talk about the next personality.
Hi, a very good evening to everyone. My name is Tan Gyok Lin. Today, I'm going to share about the personality type I. The type I is stand for influence. The type I people are considered as influential people. Majority of the influential people are very sociable, talkative, and lively. They like to engage in activities or events with other people and to talk to others. Besides that, they are also full of life and energy and outgoing. They are very enthusiastic and optimistic. They always spread the positive energy and joy to all the people around them. So, that is good for type I is, whoever is happy will make others happy too. Next, they are also charming and collaborative. Therefore, they are able to motivated by social recognition, group activities, and relationships. Furthermore, they are also good at expressing themselves when communicating. Hence, people understand easily what they are going to communicate. Although they always look optimistic, but they will also feel about something. They are afraid of social rejection and being ignored by someone. Hence, here are some techniques and skills to communicate and approach with the type I people. Firstly, we should share our experience to them because sharing is simply more enjoyable than solo ones. For example, we watch a great movie and we share the storyline of the movie to them. This will gain the topic with them and have some interactions with them while sharing. Next, allow them time to ask questions and talk themselves. For example, when we share an interesting movie to them and they make curiosity, so we should let them ask the questions about the movie and let them share about their view. Finally, we should focus on positives such as to share inspirational books to them and more encourage each other. For more information, the following are some combination of type I people. For example, firstly, the type DI personalities are convincing and daring. They are eager to take charge of things. They resist influence from others. They are vocal about opinions and ideas. They pursue large, ambitious goals with speed and bursts of intensity. They also compete and debate with others. The type IS personalities are upbeat and light-hearted. They give others a sense of belongings and acceptance. They are also enjoy interacting with others, have an outgoing and light-hearted approach, taking life as it comes and avoids criticism and confrontation. They help others quickly feel comfortable in new groups. Last but not least, do the above details let you know yourself easily? If your personality is closely the same with the above information and you have no idea with your career future, public relations may be a great choice. As a public relations, we need to have a good communication skill and great in sociable. We have to manage well the relationships between the organization and the public and establish the reputation and the organization. Hence, the above personalities will fulfill the requirement of being public relations. That's all for my part, and I will pass the next part to my teammate. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Chong Shishi, and now I'm going to talk about the steadiness characteristic of this model. People who have both reserve and people-oriented traits are often exhibit supportive and steady behaviors. They usually focus on preserving relationships and creating or maintaining peace and harmony. The value to team of S style of people is reliable and dependable. They are patient, good listeners who want to work with teams in a harmonious way. They strive for consensus and will try hard to reconcile conflicts as they arise. They are compliant towards authority and a loyal team player. The S style of people are also good at multitasking and seeing tasks through until completion. The S style of people are described as stable and predictable. This is because that they like to get into a routine and what feels secure and stick with it. This results in an opposition towards change. However, when change is occurring, they adjust best when given a long enough period of time to adjust an explanation of why the change is occurring. Because the S style is passive and avoids conflict, they may also hold grudges when they experience frustration and resentments, instead of facing the issue head-on. They strive for positive environments and relationships, and can be especially sensitive when it comes to criticism. They want to please others, therefore may have a difficult time saying no or establishing priorities. Because the S strive for stability and a feeling of peace and safety, they fear the loss of security through change. This is their greatest fear. And what motivates the S personality style? The S personality type of people is motivated by safety and security. They want to avoid conflict and exist in peaceful environments and around groups that are harmony. They truly appreciate reconnection for their loyalty and dependability. The positive characteristics of S personality type of people are relational, creating a supportive and positive team environment, and they also tend to be very grounded in reality and common sense, and may be able to see a simpler or more practical way to accomplish a goal. They are talented multitasker, although will work at a slowly and steady pace until something is complete. They will approach other team members with patience, attention, loyal, and an even temper. They can view the project from both the overall big picture view as well as the smaller steps to get there. They tend to be peacemakers and neutrals in a group. So, now I'm going to talk about personal growth areas of S personality style of people. They may truly struggle with change and therefore will struggle with adjustment and need to work on openness and flexibility in this area, because they desire positive personal relationships and avoid conflict. The S style of people may be overly agreeable or put others' needs before their own. They may need to be more direct in their interactions and be aware of their own wants and needs. It may take intentionally to express their own thoughts, opinions, and feelings in situations, although they make excellent listeners to others. Sometimes the pace of S style is slow and may need to be increased to accomplish goals in a timely manner.
So now I explain conscientiousness, which are the C-type person in DICS. So basically, these are the person who are analytical, reserved, systematic, precise, and they like to being private in their own space. So C-type person, they like to being a QA. They place a high priority on accuracy because they want to ensure superior results, and they tend to analyze options rationally and separate emotion from facts. They value being precise, and as a result, they will often ask in-depth or skeptical questions. Although you share their emphasis on creating sound solutions, you may find it hard to relate to their detached approach. In addition, they prioritize stability because they tend to value follow through and restraint. They are uncomfortable with quick or risky decision and prefer to take time to make an informed choice. They tend to analyze all the options, and they often make decisions that promise predictable outcomes. Because you tend to strike a balance between speed and cautious, you may understand their preference to avoid rushing into things. So other than that, they people with C type also prioritize challenge in their quest to find the most streamlined or productive method of completing their tasks. They may openly question ideas and point out flaws that others may have missed. Since you tend to take a more accepting approach, you may find it hard to relate to their skepticism, which seems likely to harm team unity. So basically, some of them they like to being private and they will have their own space and their own room to do their own things, so that they can do things precisely and they are able to focus on their work, so they don't get interrupted by other else. For an example, one of my friend is he is a C-type person, which he is quite a leader for me because he will do things precisely and do things accurately, not like other else, like which he will seek out some flaws that we may not seen, and that's the point of he being a leader that could lead us like to do things well.
And that's all from our presentation. Hope that it can help you to understand more about DISSC model. Thank you.